unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jaime Munguia, 6 foot tall, with a weight of 160 pounds. His reach is 72 inches. And the man he'll be facing, King Rai, Ryan Garcia, 5 foot 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds. He's got a reach of 70 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Jaime the Beast Munguia, King Rai, Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime Munguia. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rai, Ryan Garcia.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he misses with the left uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nobody home with that hook. Nice defense with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left hook missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go in round 3. Who's gonna land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man, good man. Together, put him back in his place. You done all that.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid.
There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That hook just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Insane action. Got out of the way of that right hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tried to score with a jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run out of steam.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights that...
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Both men step back for just a moment. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big shot, and down goes Garcia.
If referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
2
Started out Garcia in that last round. He's been knocked. Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What a...
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Good, look at his corner, look through the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price.
His legs have gone. He's got to get the hands up. It's survival instincts, Dan.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw, because nobody deserved to lose, and nobody deserved to win. These guys put it on the line.